guys, it's Jessie, and I don't know what it is, but lately I have just been living for the drugstore makeup products. So today I thought I would do another drugstore makeup look. I have some new products, I have some old products, so let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, I've already primed my face, and so for foundation, I'm gonna be using the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. They came out with some new shades, so I picked up a new one. This is in the shade 02A Creamy Natural. I have worn 2, 3, and I was even once tan enough to wear 4 before. This is one of my absolute favorite drugstore foundations, which is why I own it in a range of shades. I think it's one of the best formulas, so I thought I would try out this new shade. We'll see how it looks. I'm going to be using my Real Techniques sponge. And I am gonna be spritzing a little bit of Tatcha Dewy Luminous Skin Mist onto the sponge before I put on my face. It's the only non-drugstore part of this, but I really want to try out putting on my foundation with the Tatcha spray. I've been so dry lately that I just feel like I need as much hydration as I can. Ooh, and this color actually looks perfect. This looks even more perfect than the shade 2, which is what I normally wear. So I've been a little absent the last week and a half or so. Last Friday, I threw my back out in a major way, and I was basically house-ridden, bedridden, unable to move for about a week. I've had like little flare-ups here and there with my back over the last couple of years, but this was definitely one of the worst times that I've had. And I actually like have a back brace on right now because I'm still trying to not like hurt myself. I can finally move without being in pain, but oh my God, it was so bad. I was having like horrible muscle spasms that wouldn't stop, and so I couldn't walk or move or like just move at all. Like I literally couldn't move, and it was just really bad. For concealer, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I said I don't know why I've been gravitating towards drugstore products lately, but I actually do. They just have come out with so many great products. There have been so many great drugstore items lately that I just don't feel like it's necessary to spend so much money and get only a few products when you can spend less money and get a lot of products. To set my face, I'm gonna use the RCMA Translucent Powder. I haven't used this in a while, but I do really like it. To fill in my brows, I'm gonna use the Milani Brow Tint Pen in dark brown. I honestly forgot I even had this. I just found this in my little brow jar. Have I used this before? I must have, because it's with my other stuff, but I definitely don't remember using this. For my eyes today, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Nude Awakening eyeshadow palette. I think I wanna do kind of like a brown, gray, plummy, smoky look. We'll see. First, I'm gonna go into this light pinky taupey shade. This is another product that was found in my archives that I bought for a video at some point in the last 2 years. Used once and then put away. I want to get better about using products that I buy instead of just buying them for one video and then never touching them again. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to use what I have. Next, I'm going to go into this grayish brown shade. And I'm just going to start working that into my outer crease. Then once the color is all mostly there, I'm gonna start blending it inward a little bit. Clearly in a gray mood today, as you can see. I have a gray shirt on, I want gray eyeshadow. It is so just like cold and ugly outside. I realized that it's a lot worse in a lot of places in the country. I talked to someone this morning who was in New York, and it was like 25 degrees and snowing, and that's terrible. But here it's just gray and like icy cold and windy. No snow. I wish it would snow. That'd be nice. I'm also gonna go in with this burgundy shade and put that in the same place as the gray. Kind of trying to create this like reddish gray hybrid. Unlike a lot of drugstore eyeshadow palettes, I think this one is so pigmented and it like blends so well. This is definitely one of the better drugstore eyeshadow palettes that I've used. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of that gray shade and just pack that in my outer corner. And then I am just going to carve out my crease with a little bit more of the Makeup Revolution concealer. I'm really just gonna do the inner corner. I'm not gonna bring this too far out. Then I'm gonna pick up this shimmer shade right here. It's very light shimmer shade, and I'm just gonna pick that up on my finger and put that in the inner corner. I bought one of the new Milani eye toppers, which I was going to use with this eye look, but then I decided that the colors didn't really go with what I had going on, so I've changed my plan a little bit. But this is the Hypnotic Lights Holographic Eye Topper. It just has a lot of like green and yellow reflex in it, but it looks really pretty when it's swatched, and I can't wait to try this on a different look. Next, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more gray just to blend that out. I'm actually gonna go in with the gray and the red. Just make sure that's really blended together. For eyeliner, I'm gonna use the Mark My Eyes by LA Girl. This is one of my favorite products, like ever. I didn't want to do a big wing or anything. I just wanted a little bit of liner to create some definition on my lash line. So that's what I did. Okay, went ahead and finished up my eyes off camera. I did a really simple lower eye. I didn't want to bring too much color, too much darkness, too much red to my lower lash line. So I kept it pretty simple, kind of neutral, and then just went in with some black eyeliner. For mascara, I picked up a new one from Milani. This is the highly rated mascara. We'll see about that. I've never tried any of the mascaras from Milani, but I do like a lot of their products and thought I would check this one out. I really wasn't sure what to expect from this mascara, but I think it's actually really similar to the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise, which of course is like one of my absolute favorite mascaras, but this one looks kind of exactly like it and maybe even lengthens a little bit more. Is that possible? So if you've watched any of my other drugstore makeup look videos, you know I have an ongoing struggle with drugstore bronzers. The struggle is real. They all look too orange on me. I don't know. I have problems. I have issues. What can I say? But as I was perusing the Milani new products page, I found out that they have a new bronzer, which I was very curious about. Always curious about drugstore bronzers. They always look bad on me. I'm a glutton for punishment. What can I say? But this one did look a little bit more promising, which is why I bought it. This is in the shade 2, which is Sunkissed. This is a silky matte bronzer. Online and even in person, it didn't look super orangey, so I have high hopes. Don't let me down. I thought it was gonna be a little bit cooler tone than it looks on me. It still looks like a little reddish. I don't know about this. I think it looks better on camera than it does in real life, but that's just me. For blush, I'm gonna use the Milani Romantic Rose Blush. These rose blushes by Milani are my absolute favorite. I have Tea Rose and I have Romantic Rose, and they are just my favorite. I'm not as big a fan of their baked blushes as like some people are. Like, I don't think Luminoso looks good on me. I know everyone is obsessed with Luminoso, but it's just not great on me. I really just prefer these pinkier rose blushes. Went a little crazy on the blush. I wasn't paying attention and I went a little nuts there. For a highlight, I'm gonna use the Milani Sunglow highlighter, another one of my just all-time favorite products. Said it before and I'll say it again. I think this is like one of the most natural highlights that exists. It just looks like your skin was just touched by the sun. It looks so natural. To line my lips, I'm gonna use the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner in the shade Nonstop Nude. This is another new product I just picked up from Ulta. And then over top of that, I'm gonna go in with the Milani lipstick in the shade I Am Awesome. These were the main reason that I placed an order with Milani last week, was I really wanted to try out these new lipsticks. And so I picked up I Am Worthy, oh no, I picked up I Am Awesome and I Am Worthy. Can't remember if I said which one I'm using. This is I Am Awesome, not I Am Worthy. This looked like a really pretty kind of peachy nude color. Okay, and then finally to set my face, I'm going to use the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. Which just hosed me down. Okay, and here's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.